Spencer, you look so small compared to the two of us. Look at how tiny you are compared to it's a perspective thing. You're just the most like this is straight on for me. You're here. So it's like you're the Hobbit in Lord of the Rings where they did the perspective to make you look really small, but you are also already really small, so it doesn't help at all that you look even smaller than normal. Yeah. Tiny. How'd you do it? You want to explain to everybody how you did it? How you retained your petite form?
I mean, I didn't. Up until like 9 years old, I was very, very fat.
Oh, that's cool. Do you remember being fat?
No.
Damn you.
But like we have pictures of me, and I was very fat, but I don't know. I turned like 10, and then I got taller, and it kind of just went. Let's go here, and then that'll
so
go
like
here.
everybody else, like they get like a healthy amount of like fat added to their body. Some people get more because we're slobs, and some people get less. Did you just like keep all of your baby fat that you kept when you were a baby, and you still have it?
Yeah, I think so.
And you just grew into it.
And then like even in high school, my cheeks were kind of a little chubby, and then I turned 18 and it went away.
So I'm the opposite. I turned 9 and I was like.
Yeah, I was the same way, except I turned 18 and I went boom.
See, ever since like I don't know 14, I've just been like, okay, same size, don't change.
I was talking about this with Colton actually the other day, and because Colton's all huge into fitness right now. Oh, before we jump into this, Emma's on the podcast. Yay! Emma's here. In case
Emma's torso in the Arcane arcade streams,
and my hand one time I stuck it in.
You come in, you go like that. That's your move. You go. Yeah. Emma I just said you just work for us and that's it. Yeah,
that's it.
I'm
just a stranger.
No, Emma's my sister. She was born one day and I was like, that is a child, and we have one now. So that's it. But no, I when we were coming back to playing in person, I was like, do you know what I really hate about the stream is not having an extra pair of hands that can go do things, because we constantly have to interrupt the game. Like those old games, like if anything went wrong, it was like, okay, stop the game, and I have to like go deal with it. But it's really nice to just be like, can you turn off the light? So yeah, and to get the food off the porch, like it's just really helpful. So that's why we hired you, and you do a good job. So great job. Anyways, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, Colton was talking about fitness and
what
fitness dick in your mouth.
You know, you got Colton with that the other night when we were talking about that, and then he was like, are you ever going to stop with that? And then you made another joke.
Yeah, I did. Sorry, no, Colton was actually talking about fitness, and we were talking about like eating healthy and all that stuff, and I was ranting at him. This is not fair to not have him here, but regardless, I'm going to talk about the thing anyways. And I was like, dude, I have tried so many times to go on diets and like be really healthy, and it's like, I know it's possible, I know I can do it. My body is just really, really stubborn. And so yeah, that was the end of the whole conversation. Was like, I was just like, I'm frustrated that it's easier for you to lose weight than it is for me, because every time I try, my body's like, all right, so we've been doing keto for 2 months now, good job, we're losing a lot of weight, but now you're gonna have an ocular migraine for no reason. And I'm like, why? And if you don't get off of keto, you're not gonna stop having this ocular migraine. And it was so stupid. I was like, why? It's not fair. I could do it. And yeah, anyways, basically I'm just complaining. That's all I'm doing right now. So yeah. You guys have things you want to complain about? You just air them out on the internet right now. Everybody will hear you. It's your time.
My toe has been hurting.
God damn it!
Also, my mic is falling and I don't know how to fix it.
Oh,
it's just
Gave
sagging.
her the bad mic stand.
It's all right.
I'll come fix it live.
Wow.
Oh my.
I have like an earache.
Oh no.
And we're supposed to go swimming later today, and now I'm worried that if I go swimming, it's going to make my earache worse.
Oh, that's my face.
Sorry.
That's also my face. Stop.
Is that right? Okay? Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stop.
No. It's sagging.
She's still sagging?
A little bit.
Can I just hold it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Frodo Saggins. That's the name of that
Hello.
new mic.
Speaking of ears, I gave myself 3 new piercings the other day, and then they were hurting really bad, so I took them out because I was like, they're gonna get infected.
No. She's gotten her ear pierced so many times, and they always get infected every single time.
My ears just can't have any type of
I
metal.
don't like
on
it.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What other things does your body not enjoy? Ooh,
Everything.
everything, just existing.
Yeah.
So every day you wake up and you're like, I'm allergic to this.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough.
Like I turned 16 and my stomach.
Yeah,
has
what the
had
fuck is with
so
that? I also,
many problems.
when I turned 16, I was like, I just like woke up one day. I was like, everything hurts now.
Yeah.
What the hell? I
Like-
was like, what? And I like looked it up. They're like, no, that's just normal. I was like,
Yeah.
huh? Like I remember blissfully being unpained every single day before I was like 15 years
Mhm.
old, and just like being 12 and being
Mhm.
able to like run into a wall and be like,
Fine.
I could do that 80 more times.
Uh-huh.
Like, and then like now my like legs are heavy. And when if I push too hard, it'll hurt all day, and it's like just not worth it. Yeah.
I remember like I have like sciatica at times because it comes and goes. And then I was talking to my mom about it. I was like, do you ever have like this back pain? Like it's called sciatica. And I was like explaining to her, and she was like, oh yeah. Yeah, I have that. I'm like,
Oh,
okay, do you have like any tips? No. And then like apparently back problems just run in my family. Like my uncle had to have like surgery on like his lower spine because he just was in pain all the time. I really hope that doesn't happen, but
yeah.
Oh.
That's
Yeah.
gross. Yeah, oh shoot, there was something I was going to say about things hurting when you get older, you know.
oh yeah.
Oh, like headaches too. Isn't that
Oh
weird?
my
Isn't it weird? Just
gosh.
everybody just gets headaches and they just never tell you. Just like, all right, I'm going to tell my kids that. I'm going to be like, hey, child, listen. Hey, I know you're 5. Look at me. When you get older, everything will hurt. And they'll be like, I don't care. And they'll run away. But yeah, it's so weird.
Headaches are horrible.
Mhm.
And I'm like, hey dad, I think I have a migraine. And he's like, no, you don't. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure I have like carpal tunnel, but or something along those lines. My wrists hurt every day of my life, and I went to the doctor, and they were
Are you
like,
getting your Fortnite in? You getting your
Yeah.
gaming in every
Yeah,
night?
that's
Well,
it.
if
That's
you
it.
if you would, then you wouldn't have carpal
It's all
tunnel.
that
You would have
Detroit
the
become
built-up
human.
yep.
gaming muscles
Yep.
that I do. Yeah. Sorry, that was a tangent. Continue what you were
It's
saying.
okay. And then I went to the doctors, and they were just like, go to physical therapy, and I was like, okay. And then the physical therapy place never called us back. Literally never
Oh,
called
yeah,
us back.
she's
So I
fine.
was like, well, it's all right. I'll just die.
Is Detroit Become Human your favorite video game?
Yes.
Why?
That's a good question.
I'm putting you on the fucking spot right now. And if you,
You
don't
are.
say why
Okay,
you don't like this game,
Okay.
I also really like it. I've only played it like once, and I remember when it came out, and everybody was playing it, and I didn't play it, and then everybody told me to play it, and I was like, okay, fine.
Mhm.
And then I played it, and I was like, that was really good. And there were parts about it I liked, there were parts about it I didn't like, but I knew that the game was like really, really special and really interesting.
Mhm.
And back like. I still hold this grudge to this day, and I'm gonna talk about it on this podcast for real right now.
Oh,
I've told you about it before,
yeah, I
but
hear this
we
brand all the time.
yeah, because it bothers me. So, me and Marshall and Tim were going to make a gaming channel, and it was a gaming review channel
Mhm.
where we were going to like review video games, but we wanted to do it in a really unique way. It was super pretentious and really stupid, and we ended up not doing it. But the idea was at the time was to take a video game and view it on the merits of like pillars, and each pillar would represent something that every video game needs, and each pillar was like the replayability, the graphics, the music, the choices you can make in the game, and then I think one of them was like how like revolutionary it was, how like different it was from other video games, and if it earned like a point in everything, it got like a 10 out of 10, and ones that wouldn't earn that would get lower. So it'd be like a really fair estimate of how good a video game is, which is stupid and really dumb. And once again, we ended up not doing it because it was really dumb, but. what the flaw behind this is that we really wanted our personal biases to not get in the way of the video game. So it was all about our pillar system that would work. And there's no personal bias allowed. It's just, what is the game? And we started discovering that like 10 out of 10 games were like GTA 5 and like Detroit. And I was like, that makes sense because those games are really, really popular. People love them. And I think it's for a really good reason. So those games should get 10 out of 10 on our things. And I was like, I remember arguing with Tim about this. Tim, if you're listening to this, sorry, but I remember arguing with Tim about this and being like, yeah, I think Detroit does deserve to be like revolutionary. And he looked at me and he was like, come back to me in a year and Detroit will no longer be relevant. And it's 2 years later and the game is still fucking relevant. Just want to say I was right. Anyways, I'm right. I'm really petty about this. That game is awesome. If you haven't played it, you should really, really check it out. It's great. It was the first like type of game like that I've ever played because I never played. What are the other ones? What's the one with the little paper guys? The rain. What's the one with the Jason? Yeah, that one. Rain? I never played Heavy Rain, so it wasn't ruined for me because that game is bad.
Horrible.
I watched Colton and Maddie play that game, and it's not a good time. But
Two Souls too.
Beyond Two Souls, I've only heard of that. Is that the one with it's basically Stranger Things?
Yeah.
Okay, I have seen that one.
That one's really good.
That one's good?
Not as good
as
Detroit,
right.
but it's really good at it's really good.
Okay, all right. And then I've seen like the Telltale games, but I've never really played them. So that game was like the first one I played, so it's probably why I liked it so much. But yeah.
Yeah. Have you played Wolf Among Us?
Mm-hmm. I played a few Among Us. I've played
Sussy Baka.
Guys, ever since the first stream that Emma was at, ever since everybody was doing Amogus in the chat and somebody put almond nuts, Emma loses it every time.
I was just sitting there and it just said almond nuts. So funny.
Oh my god. Okay, wait, hang on, because I actually do want to talk about Detroit because this is the Detroit podcast now and I haven't played it in a long time. Who is your favorite like character like path? Like out of all the three stories, because there's Kara and then there's Is it Kara? I fucking Kara, whatever.
Marcus, and Connor.
I hate Kara, so I don't care.
Why?
and Marcus and Connor. Yeah. Which one is your favorite?
I think, okay.
By the way, Emma's like almost 100% this game. So she has more merit to talk about it than I do.
I have chosen almost every single option like ever and read almost every single magazine in the game. Because that's what you have to do to complete it.
Jeez.
Okay, that's a loaded question because Connor's my favorite and he's the coolest and he's just like super badass. But Marcus's story is so cool. Like he's just so
I think
cool.
Marcus is
and
underrated.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, and like, but the only problem I have with his is you don't get a lot of choices with him. Connor, you can go like any direction.
Yeah.
And with him, it's like you have to follow this path of becoming like a leader. There's no other option.
Yeah.
But I think that his story is really cool and like what happens to him and like all of his backstory and then what he does with that.
Yeah, I agree. You don't get a lot of choice with Marcus. And then you also I feel like Connor's cool. But I'm gonna come over there and fix that after this tangent. But like I like Connor a lot. He's also my favorite. But I feel like half of playing Connor isn't like being a detective. Half of it is like making Mr. Krabs like you.
Hank.
And what's his name? Hank? Yeah, he's Mr. Krabs.
Mr. Krabs?
He is. Connor, the fuck are you doing?
Okay, I just want to
just
let
whenever I hear
know,
that, I just hear Mr. Squidward.
Jacob you'll say, Connor, what the hell are you doing every day? Anytime Jacob sees something weird, he'll say that.
Don't pay attention to me. Keep going.
I don't have anything else to say. I interrupted you to say that.
I like saying that. I like when he says that.
Yeah.
Wait. The thing is spinning.
Right round,
yeah,
baby. Right round like a record, baby.
That's cool. That's
right
like
round, right round.
I'd also just like to say that I'm one of those terrible people who gets to the last 20 minutes of a game and then decides, I don't want this game to end. I'm just going to stop playing it. So I've never beat Detroit Become Human. I have gotten to the last bit of like the entire game and then went,
That's the thing,
I'm too
though.
scared. I
With
don't
that-
want the game to
That's the
end.
thing, though. With that game, you can just like replay it, and then it's like it didn't end because it's completely
Yeah.
different.
When I first beat it, I didn't understand what a dirty bomb was because I never heard a dirty bomb referred to as a dirty bomb. And I thought that Marcus was going to use it as like a distraction to get all of the androids. Is that what they called?
Yeah.
They're not synths. They're not
No,
replicants.
no,
They're androids.
Androids.
And to get all of them out. I didn't know he would. It's just, oh, you can nuke the city. It was like, what? I was like, what the fuck? Okay. And I went back and I changed it because I just didn't understand that that's what it was. And I got the Jesus ending. So yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. He becomes robot Jesus.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right now, I made Connor fail every single one of his missions, like every single one. And when you go see him,
he just sucked.
yeah, he's just horrible. And I'm
Connor, the fuck are you doing?
Hank like left me. Like I didn't. Like he literally was just like,
He's your boyfriend? He leaves you? He's like, I can't do this anymore.
He was just like, no. And then he just left, and Hank just wasn't around anymore. And then Connor was just doing things by himself. So I was like-
Wandering around.
and I was
on
like,
his
where's
own.
Hank? But every time I would go and see Amanda, I would go and look at the headstones or the graves, and there would be like 5 of them, and they were just like, rip Connor. And I was like, oh,
Just dying constantly.
because he would just die over and over because I'd make him fail.
Man, that's awesome. That's so funny. Yeah, the only reason I don't really like Kara in that game, I just don't like her character Kara, sorry. I don't really just like her character. I like the guy, what's his name? Lucius?
Luther?
Luther?
That's Harry Potter.
Yeah. That's Lucius Malfoy.
Yeah.
You know, Luther. He's cool. I like
Yeah.
him a lot.
Uh-huh.
And I think I like Kara. I just don't like the fucking kid.
Alice.
I hate the kid. If I have to play a video game and I have to chase after a fucking kid, I'm done. I don't want to play anymore. I don't want to babysit. I want to play a video game. So if they just removed Alice, I think I would like Kara's story
That's
a
her
lot
whole
more.
story.
Yeah.
No,
Yes, it is.
Why do they make little kid ones? Why do they make sorry, spoilers. Why do they make little kid
Because
androids?
it's like you can have like the perfect child. Because it's like, and also I would imagine like in this world, if you can't have children or
You
if
can
you don't,
You just have a forever child?
yeah.
What the fuck? That you can abuse because that's what the beginning of the story is.
I wonder if like
She doesn't get her
what happens
spaghetti
with
or
Connor.
something.
Maybe they could like upload their consciousness into an older looking body, and then like your kid could grow.
Oh, that
I don't know
would
if
be
that's how it
crazy.
works, but
yeah,
I mean, if they can do it with Connor, why
Yeah.
couldn't they?
Oh yeah.
yeah. They could
It'd probably be very expensive.
she doesn't get her spaghetti and then
No,
she gets pistol whipped.
No, she
Yes, she
gets her
does.
spaghetti, and then he's just like, "You don't love me," and she's like, "What are you talking about?" And he's like, "You don't love me," and then
Yeah,
he,
that's
like,
the only
oh,
like
at
that
the
is
start.
like the only like Beyond Two Souls / like Heavy Rain portion of that game is the sudden
Is killing her
outbursts
dad?
of emotion. No, not kill. You don't have to kill him, but
know.
you should.
If you don't, rethink your choices.
Yeah, is like the sudden outbursts of emotion because that's the entirety of Heavy Rain. It's just like we are a normal family. I'm angry for no reason, and it's like, wait, what's happening?
That game was so bad. I always walk around and go, Jason,
Yeah.
Jason,
Jason,
Sean,
Yeah.
Sean.
and he's literally, you're like walking in and you can see Sean, and he's sitting right there. He's like in the thing, and you're like, and he's like, Sean. And you're like, okay, he's right there.
So we have a little special thing we're going to do today. We have gathered some LaCroix
Yeah.
to like we did with Maddie, who is also your sister and my sister, because that is how relatives work. We taste tested coffee. We want to try to find what the best coffee was. So today we're doing LaCroix. The only thing is, I didn't realize Spencer got like 80 LaCroix.
Okay, you told me to go
There's
hard on the
15.
LaCroix, so I went and found every flavor that I could.
Okay, and then while we're doing these LaCroix, what we're also going to do is we're going to read some questions from the internet. So let's bust down into those when we get into LaCroix. So let me just, I didn't have them loaded here, but now I do. All right.
Oh my.
Oh, I said on the tweet, I put send us your questions right now, and we'll slam dunk them into a vat of LaCroix.
Hey, Jacob, can I burp?
Yeah, you can burp. Nice,
Okay,
thanks.
beautiful.
What I want to know how many people were like and just clicked off right on that bit though. All right,
Trigger
so
warning.
The other day during apnea, I was talking and then I burped and I was so embarrassed because everyone was like, "What?" I was like, "Nothing. I just burped."
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
So Zav, creator of D&D Waifus,
Hi.
asks, mostly for Spencer, primarily because I'm
Oh.
listening to the Fallout
Oh.
Zero VOD right now. What inspired you to create Huck, and was it partially because attractive cowboys are super sick, nasty, cool?
Yes. I wanted to be a robot cowboy.
Yeah.
You were like, "Do you want to be in the Fallout game?" And I was like, "Yeah, can I play a synth that is a cowboy? That is my one requirement." And you went, "You can play whatever you want."
Mm-hmm.
And I played a synth cowboy because
I let
Cowboys
everybody
are
play whatever
fun.
they want except for a super mutant.
yeah.
Yeah.
Too overpowered.
Yeah. Unfortunately, super mutants. The only reason they're not in the system is because their whole thing is that they're overpowered.
Yeah.
They're either overpowered or they have like severe brain damage, and I didn't want to
Would you-
implement that as a
would
rule.
you-
So
Would you potentially allow it when we get to like a higher level?
maybe.
Maybe.
Oh, fucking Elijah! What? Have you seen that on the
Will you wear wigs?
Yeah, and he goes maybe,
When will you wear wigs?
and then he goes, and then it cuts off. Yeah. All right. Why don't
I
you
love
grab
that
the
video.
first LaCroix, and these are this is not. Whoa, that is a shaky LaCroix there.
It's
Uh,
my hand. No,
Um,
the carbonation is just.
Oh,
it's
so
overpowering.
oh my god, it's so
Ah.
spicy. We are not sponsored by LaCroix in any way.
I
No.
wish.
So we are not, but I mean, LaCroix, look at us over here, trying all your weird flavors. You should hit me up.
I have artwork of your cans in my house.
Yeah.
There's
I'm not
literally
kidding.
in your you have like a wall of just like
Uh-huh.
LaCroix cans. Yeah, it's
Uh-huh.
crazy.
I collected them for 2 months and I drank 3 a day, and I finished my collection in 2 months.
Yeah. All right.
Great.
What so we're gonna try to guess what each one is.
Okay.
All right. And do we just want to reveal it at the end?
Yeah, we'll do
Okay.
like
all right.
and then
Cool. Because there's just so
Wait, is
many.
it on the
There's
bottom?
literally
Yes.
1, 2,
Jacob,
3,
don't
4,
look at the
5,
bottom
6,
when I
7,
take
8,
a
9,
sip.
10, 11, 12, 13. There's 14.
50.
So that's why we're gonna look at it at the end. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I won't look.
Okay.
No, look
Can I sniff it? No,
Sure.
I'll just try
You
it.
can sniff it. I always sniff LaCroix. They smell so good. That's half of why a LaCroix is good.
Okay. Am I supposed to guess now?
Yeah. What do you think it is?
I think it's key lime. Or
Key
it's
lime?
lime. It's lime.
Lime, not key lime.
No, lime.
I don't
Spencer's
know
gonna have a fun time with
I've
this one.
never drank LaCroix before.
I can't smell it.
I
It
know,
does
it
taste
doesn't
like lime.
smell
Like, don't look at the bottom of it. That was for me.
That's not lime.
That tastes like lime.
I think it's key lime.
That's not key lime.
Not key lime?
That's key lime's my favorite. I know exactly what it tastes like.
Oh.
Unless it's
Then-
tangerine, but I'm pretty positive it's lime.
Can I try it one
I think
more
this
time?
is like.
Can I try it one more
Are
time?
they all flavored, or is there one
There's
that's?
one that's pure.
I think this is pure. This tastes like nothing.
No,
tastes-
pure literally just
Can I-
tastes like
can I
what?
have
Like
the cup,
you're
please?
drinking water. There's definitely a taste to that.
I was gonna. She was yelling at me to. Why am I getting slammed right now? It's how you get like
Can I try
the you get.
You like taste the. The
Okay,
smell?
everybody needs to back me up in the comments.
I'm
here.
gonna
I
go-
am not alone in being like, you taste something and then you push it out of your mouth and then you sniff it so you get more of the flavor circulating through
Yeah.
your senses, right? It's not weird.
That's for sure lime.
I'm gonna go with orange.
All right, I'll agree with you. I'll say lime as well.
Do I look at it?
Yeah,
Ooh, it's lime.
it's
Aw.
lime.
It is
Dang,
lime.
You're gonna be master at this.
Okay, I have 0 points.
Make sure you're
track
keeping
of
track of
these.
which one. Just
Okay.
go.
I'll just go in order.
Okay.
Or yeah.
Or yeah, do that, Spencer. While you try this next one, why don't we jump into another question here? It smells bad. Oh no!
It smells like a banana.
If there's a banana flavor,
There's not.
no. I wish.
Oh, I know what this
Make
is.
a banana LaCroix flavor.
You disgust me, sir.
Okay,
tastes
well,
like-
well don't
Okay,
say it yet.
okay.
Don't say it yet, because
Okay.
I'll just pick what you pick. And
Okay, yeah.
so let's just say it at the end.
Okay.
But while we're doing this, Worthy the Fathomable asks, would you ever consider playing a game of the Call of Cthulhu TTRPG? If not, would you ever run playing a campaign of that kind of genre? Hell yes, I would
No.
love to play a
I'm
Call of
just kidding.
Cthulhu. No, I would never do it. I love the idea of just playing like a dude and not being like a really super powerful like superhero
Oh, I
or
know
something.
this one is.
Call of
I
Cthulhu
know
seems
what it
really
is,
fun,
too.
and I'd like to run it on the channel sometime.
It tastes like chapstick.
Chapstick?
Yeah, but I'm pretty positive I know what it is.
It smells good. What are you talking
It
about?
smells like a banana peel.
Yeah, it smells. That's amazing smell.
No.
Would you play
bananas are
Call of
gross.
Cthulhu?
Oh
Spencer?
yeah, totally.
Yeah. Why?
I love spooky things.
That tastes
I
like
know what it
banana.
Your face is so funny.
You're like,
This tastes like cantaloupe.
Hmm.
All
I
right.
see it, but I'm pretty sure.
Okay. I'm gonna guess because that's what it tastes like to me is cantaloupe. What is yours?
Watermelon.
I think it's pear. The
Peach
pear. Yes.
I think you're right. Can I look? Or do you want to look?
No, go ahead. I'll do the next one.
It's watermelon.
Aha.
Oh.
I don't like this one.
Yeah. It's,
I normally
it
like
tastes
candy-
like chapstick.
Uh-huh.
Okay, well, unfortunately, watermelon is the one of the ones that I had to buy a pack of, so we have 6 more of them.
It's not terrible. It's just not. Now that I know it's watermelon, it's better. But like at first, it just tasted like really. It tastes not like a candy watermelon. It
Mm-mm.
tastes more like the real watermelon, which I'm not a fan of.
I am. Ooh, watermelon, best fruit.
It tastes like chapstick and
Maybe,
bananas.
have you ever had like watermelon chapstick before?
Yeah,
That's probably why it tastes like chapstick.
probably.
Yeah.
Okay, next one.
Next question.
Yeah. I'll jump in next. Wait, before
Before you
gonna
drink
sniff it.
sniff it. Go ahead.
Plum, writing's very fun and hard. Asks, what are your opinions on DMs banning certain races at the table? I know Aarakocra and stuff comes to mind, but I mean more aesthetically. But a DM tell me you can't just play Tabaxi unless there was a human with cat ears. It just seems gatekeepy to me. That's super gatekeepy. That's really lame.
Yeah.
I get if some DMs want to just stick to like the player's handbook. Like if a DM is like, hey, just stick to this book because I want to keep it simple because I don't know all the rules of how a Tabaxi works. Maybe they're a little bit newer. Maybe they're not comfortable with that kind of things, or they just want to have a little bit of a simpler world. If you're a DM and you want that, just keep it to the player's handbook. Don't be like, you can't play tieflings because tieflings just are, I don't like them. Like that's just kind of lame. You're just limiting what everybody can play for no real good reason. But like, yeah, I don't think that you should limit an Aarakocra necessarily. I don't like them very much because of the ability to fly at level 1. But I've learned in my old age now of DMing, yes, I've learned there are ways to circumvent it. So it's not that bad. I've never run into a problem of somebody playing a weird race and been like, this has just been too much of a problem.
Well, one time comes to mind.
What time?
But it was a mixture of weird race and class and subclass.
That's
and
the thing. I always
multiclassing.
have a problem with subclasses and classes.
Yeah.
Rarely ever race.
Colton played like a Kalishtar Twilight Cleric mixed with something else, and it was
Yeah,
like,
but
dude, this is a little weird, and no one really knows.
Even
what you
Colton
can
admits
do.
that he had like a really weird character build, but the Kalishtar wasn't the weird part
No,
about it.
It was just too much.
Yeah,
for
it was
one
just a
character.
lot of different classes. So honestly, I just really, if I'm going to answer this question, yeah, limiting race is kind of gatekeepy. I think it's lame.
Okay, I know what this is from smelling it,
Oh.
but I'm gonna try it still.
All right.
Don't look.
Oh my god.
Don't
Don't
look.
look. at the
I'm not.
bottom
I
of-
can't read it. I look directly into your eyes the entire time.
Yeah, I know what that is.
Okay.
It's
Oh, it smells
delicious. That's.
I wish they had caffeinated LaCroix. They only have caffeinated bubbly. It
I
makes me
know.
sad.
Oh,
I'm like, I want to be pumped after drinking a LaCroix.
Oh, this one smells good.
I think I
This
also know
one
what that one
smells
is.
Good.
I don't know what it is though.
I do.
I know what it is.
Is this
Hmm.
lemon?
Is this lemon?
Lemon?
How did you know that I was going to say that? All right, what do you think it is?
I didn't.
I think it's Raz Cran.
So do I. Yeah.
Raz crayon?
It was my turn, sir.
Oh, I didn't even read it. I literally didn't read it. I have no. It looked like it said
It is
Thursday,
Raz
Friday
Crayon.
to me.
Yeah.
You okay?
That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Have Have you ever had Sprite cranberry?
No.
It's pretty good.
2 points. Y'all keeping track of your points? I'm making this a game.
I have 2.
I have
Look,
one because
my
I stole
skin
you.
blends into
Yours.
The wall.
Oh.
I'm not doing too hot.
Oh. Tummy hurt.
It just smells terrible.
Why does it smell bad? Okay.
What is it? What describe it? Describe the notes. Describe the flavor.
It has hints of
Pee pee.
nothing.
Nothing.
It
Mm.
could be pure.
No, it definitely has a smell and a taste, but
Oh, yeah.
I can't taste what the taste is.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah, right? It smells like the watermelon one.
Oh, I know what that is.
Emma, by the way, what is your experience with Dungeons and Dragons? Just before we get further into any more questions.
I play a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Just a wee bit.
Just a wee bit.
Just a wee bit.
Just a little bit.
I'm currently in 2 games.
I suppose I can't be.
I was gonna say that.
Oh, it's tangerine then. Tangerine one smells like cat pee to me.
Yeah.
It's
What?
tangerine.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
apricot.
What?
There's an apricot flavor.
Yeah.
Apricot.
It's apricot.
It's apricot.
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 She also says
Apricot.
basil, like she's fucking
Basil?
British or something.
My
Were you gonna
eyes
say
won't stop
bowl
watering.
next?
Whoa. I was gonna guess the pear one on this one.
I think
It
it's
doesn't taste like
apricot.
pear. I think it's tangerine. Look at it.
Look at the
Look at it. Look at it.
It's mango.
Mango?
that is
Yo,
mango.
This is mango?
That's mango.
Why does that have to smell like cat pee? I love mango.
No, now that I think that it's mango, it definitely tastes like mango.
Yeah.
I hate how much better it gets once I know
Yeah.
what flavor it is.
Yeah.
It's like now it doesn't smell bad. Now it smells great and I
Yeah.
love it. Like this is a good flavor.
Dang. That one was hard.
Mango is one of my
I
favorite
don't-
fruit flavors.
Me too.
Really?
I also love
Hell yeah.
mangoes.
Mangoes are just good, right?
Mom won't cut them because she gets a rash.
Oh, she gets a rash from mangoes?
Yeah, she
Poor
cuts them
Mom.
and she gets like bumpy. Bumpy.
That's weird. What's your favorite fruit flavor, Spencer? Wait, can I guess?
Sure.
I think it's raspberries.
I know. I just like raspberries.
I think it's blueberry.
Oh.
You got it. That's
You got
it. Yay. Good job.
Like artificial flavor?
Yes.
No. Like fruit flavor and then artificial fruit
Oh,
flavor.
raspberry's my favorite fruit, probably.
I like mango artificial and
Yeah.
the real one because it's so close.
Mhm.
Like watermelon artificial tastes nothing like a normal watermelon.
And grape.
And grape.
Grape doesn't
Yeah.
taste
No.
anything like
Grapes
actual
are
grape.
delicious. Grape
Uh-huh.
artificial is disgusting.
Yes.
Watermelons are gross, but watermelon artificial is so freaking good.
I don't know what my favorite artificial is.
Is it lime?
Maybe just blue raspberry. What I guess it's just
Blue
Blue
raspberry.
raspberry
raspberry's
fucking
good.
slaps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then raspberry, I guess, my favorite flavor.
Pretty good. Yeah. I was gonna say you like a lot of raspberry stuff.
Red Solo
Yeah.
cup.
No,
I lift you.
No,
up.
those
With
are
LaCroix.
Those are Walgreens
Let's
brand.
have a po-
They're
Walgreens red cup.
Yeah.
I lift you up. Okay.
M asks, if you were a burger, what burger would you be? Alternatively, to flip a question others have asked before, including me, when you are a player, not a DM, do you find you play differently in private versus on video?
yes.
You do?
Yes.
Burger.
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 I would be a burger with barbecue sauce, but also avocados on it. I'm not going to explain why. I just think that's what I would. Did you see barbecue sauce on my titties?
Mhm.
Like the famous Vine from
Mhm.
2003?
3. It's 18 years old.
Yes. What kind of burger would you be?
I don't know. Like a veggie one?
Yeah. But what's on it? I think yours would have like
Ooh,
a
I want an-
chipotle aioli and like jalapenos
Yeah, but I want an egg too.
and an egg. You just want an egg on it? Okay. Your burger's also real tiny. You're a slider. You're a real tiny
Oh,
one.
but then the egg's gonna be too big.
It'll be a tiny egg.
Get a small egg.
Like a quail egg?
No, get like
the egg is
make-
is
poke
the
a
burger
hole
part.
in the egg and have the white come out, and then poke a hole in the yolk and have the yolk come out, and then stop it, and then you just make a small egg. That's what you have to do to make the
Do you remember
Spencer.
when Red Robin had a ramen noodle like patty?
What the
Or not
fuck?
patty, but like a bun?
So no, this
Yeah.
is really.
I'm pretty sure it was Red Robin.
I want to eat that.
They don't have it anymore.
What?
Craig isn't here today, so we can't ask. But yeah, dang,
Why would you ask Craig?
that was you. I thought somebody was like sniffing past the door. I was like,
Senyo's out there.
Emma's boyfriend Senyo is here, and he's just chilling in the living room while we have fun
Oh,
on
he's
a
actually
podcast.
asleep.
I was
Um,
gonna say he's probably
I
asleep.
went out there
in the car.
I
He was
did-
like,
I heard you sniffing that cup. I thought I just heard coming from the door. All right, what does that one sniff and smell
"Wait,
like?
I didn't get my burger."
Oh yeah,
answer."
oh yeah. I'm sorry. What?
Gosh. Okay. I would be the burger with the donut like bun.
Like at the
Yes.
place down the road?
Some people despise those burgers.
Those are good.
and then some people
I'm
are
just
like,
super fat though, so like it. I mean, of course I
Exactly.
like it, but I mean, it's good. It tastes good. What the fuck is that?
It's the ramen
It's the
noodle
ramen burger. What the hell?
Yeah.
I want to eat
No,
that.
they don't
Oh my
serve
God.
it anymore.
Ooh, or I'd be a one with the pineapple on it because some people can't stand that, but some people would die for it.
Pineapple on pizza, pineapple on a burger. Pineapple can go in everything. I
Yep.
fucking love pineapple.
Me
It's
too.
so good. It's so good. And if you think that pineapple shouldn't go on a pizza and you think that that's gross, you should live a little and go outside and learn that the world is really mean and tough. And sometimes you need a little pineapple on your pizza in order to continue going on in your day.
On a barbecue.
Pineapple on pizza with some barbecue sauce and red onions.
Yeah,
It's
I was
so
gonna say,
fucking slappy.
I
You have no idea.
I only like it on like a barbecue chicken pizza.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh,
chicken
I had a
pizza.
barbecue chicken pizza from Blaze the other day, and then I
Mhm.
threw it up everywhere, and now
Why?
and now when I look at Blaze, it makes me want to throw up. And
Why'd
then last night you guys had Blaze, and yours had it looked like the pizza that I ate, and I just
Yeah.
was like,
I
I looked at it and I was like,
I just get the barbecue chicken pizza, but without the chicken on it.
yeah, that was the one I had. And then I asked for no gorgonzola cheese on it, but they still put it on. And then when I threw up,
Gorgonzola cheese though.
ew,
Oh.
it's disgusting.
What? What? Gorgonzola cheese
Emma
is so
doesn't like
good.
cheese.
Yeah.
Ah, why are you a maniac? All right, try the LaCroix.
Okay.
What is it? What is it? Oh, by the way, I
It tastes like cigarette smoke.
cigarette flavor.
What the?
I don't really think I play much differently on video than when we're in person. If anything, I'm a little more relaxed when we play offline, and I am more
Doesn't it taste
pointy
like
on the
cigarette
rules.
smoke?
I don't know what. Kinda. You're right.
Tastes like cigarette smoke. All right.
Tastes like my grandma's house.
Why are you licking your grandma's
then the
house?
smell
No, my
kinda-
grandma smoked.
Oh,
The smell kind of tastes or smells like hairspray.
what? That's so weird.
I have no idea.
Is it the plum? The peach plum?
That better not be the beach plum because I've been wanting
It
to
does not
try
smell
that.
like cigarette smoke.
No,
Taste it,
it
though.
smells like hairspray
It does smell like hairspray. You're right.
and it tastes like cigarette
Yeah.
smoke.
When we don't stream, I feel like I get up and leave the table a lot more. And I know I do it on stream because I
Yeah.
can't I have to lay down or like let my back not be super
Mhm.
compressed. But when we play like our Wednesday game, I just get up and I like go sit on the couch. And I'm like, I'll
I
be
think
back.
it's beach plum.
Beach
I'm gonna agree
plum.
with that.
No.
Yeah, I think that when we play online more, I am weirdly more lenient on the rules when we play online because I think I don't really want to come off as like super rules lawyery.
Mhm.
But when we play in person, I feel like I'm much more like, no, you can't do it that way. You have to do it this way and this way and this way and this
Oh,
way.
and in our Wednesday game, I'm an absolute menace.
Oh
I
yeah,
apologize.
menace to society, completely.
Ferb is so chaotic,
Yeah.
and he wasn't meant to be at all.
I think I'm just more like I'm much more loosened out. I'm more like just we just kind of hang out and sometimes we just pause in the middle of the game just to talk
Yeah.
about something random. But for the most part, I would say there isn't much of a difference from me playing online to me playing in our stream games
No.
because that's what I wanted our stream games
It's just
to be.
like we take more breaks and our breaks are longer.
Yeah, and
like
sometimes we break off into tangents. So anything watching our home game, it would just be annoying because it would just be like, okay, now they're just talking about Fallout. It's really annoying.
I was looking at you and almost saw the bottom of the cup.
All right,
so
what is it? What is it? Make your guess.
I think it's the beach plum.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
agree with that.
What is it?
Is it peach plum?
No, it's passion fruit.
Oh.
Ew, that one's gross.
Yeah, I don't like that one.
I've
I've never really liked passion fruit.
had passion fruit.
You know who does?
I get passion fruit.
Colton.
Colton likes passion
Yeah.
fruit. I don't like passion fruit, and I think it's because I keep thinking it's going to taste like pomegranate, and I really
You're
like
starting to-
pomegranate, and pomegranate is not the same thing as passion fruit.
The rest we haven't done.
You ignored me.
Sorry.
What did I just say?
You were
right now?
talking about pomegranate. And
Yeah,
how,
pomegranate's fucking great.
yeah, pomegranate's delicious. Do you remember when we used to go to Jan's house and we would take the pomegranates outside and smash them on the ground?
Wow.
and eat
So
them?
no, that was an activity I wasn't allowed to be involved in. What the
What?
hell?
What?
What?
We would go outside. They had a huge pomegranate tree, and we would pull.
You just destroy their pomegranates?
No, we would just pick one off and we'd throw it at the ground because you have to like
Oh, and eat
crack
them?
them up. Yeah.
What the fuck? No, I never did this.
Where were
You
you?
never did
I
that as a
don't.
kid?
I don't know. I didn't. That was like a church thing, wasn't it? I didn't
Yeah.
really like going.
Oh, we gotta stay.
Yeah,
Not
home.
because I
you were
hated
like-
God, but
I was
because
like
I wanted to
15
go
though.
home and I
Play
just wanted to
Legend
play
of
video
Zelda.
games. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Any
game
precious moment that I got to play video games.
I just like jumping on the trampoline because it was in the ground.
Oh yeah, that was fun. Jumping on the trampoline was a good time.
in the ground.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah, it was like so you could just.
They
like,
have
run
a-
off
like-
the
they had
grass
like
and
a-
jump on it.
I think they still do have like a really huge backyard.
Mhm.
And they had like a gazebo and like a built in the ground trampoline,
A
and we would go
huge
over there for like
garden.
home church.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
And
There's a
yeah,
pool.
for
Home
like a
church.
long time ago. Like I wasn't even in high school yet.
Oh,
Yeah. So
weird.
I remember one time I went to the gazebo and you're sitting in there with some of your friends and you guys were talking about My Little Pony and I walked in and I was like,
thanks.
"Hello."
Yeah, these are
Can
these
I
are
join?
this is probably why I don't remember anything that happened there because I just
You
blocked it
blocked
out of
it
my
out.
memory. Let that kind of fall into the ground into between
And
the
we weren't
cracks
allowed
and
to
die.
celebrate Halloween, so we did the what were they called?
Oh, I
Trick or
remember going over there
treat.
for Halloween. Yeah.
Yeah, they were like those.
No, that was back when Mom and Dad were like, you can't read Harry Potter because
Yeah.
we're so Christian, which they aren't anymore. They don't give a shit. But we would not do trick or treat. Instead, we would do the Harvest Festival.
That's what it's called. Yep.
I
And
have
you'd go
never
around and play
trick or
little
treated in my
games.
entire life because by the time Mom and Dad were cool with trick or treating, I was not a kid anymore.
I go trick or treating now.
I'll trick or treat.
Well, that's cool.
I still go, and I'm like, "Hi."
I am not going to be 23 years old and be
I'm
like, well,
going
actually, this Halloween I'll be
Hard
24.
for Halloween this year. We
Yeah,
didn't
it's
get one
gonna be
last
fun.
year, and if you guys don't get vaccinated, start wearing your fucking masks outside. We got the Delta variant. Please go get vaccinated. I love you so much.
If you're watching this
Please go
podcast
get
and you're not
vaccinated.
vaccinated yet, and it's
Please,
because
if you can, suck my
if you're not
butts.
vaccinated yet because you're in a country where you possibly it's really difficult to get the vaccine, it's okay. You have our sympathy.
Yeah.
This is to everybody who's American right now, who it's very easy to go get vaccinated. Get the fucking vaccine, you idiots! You're ruining everything for everybody else. All right,
I
anyways.
just want Halloween.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going hard for Halloween this year.
Sounds good. All right, we got like a lot of LaCroix to get through. So let's start going. Let's keep this going.
smells yummy.
I doubt that.
It tastes like onions.
Onion flavored LaCroix.
Cursed.
Cursed LaCroix flavors.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
What would be the most
Oh, that
cursed
smells
LaCroix flavor?
terrible.
Garlic?
No, I would still drink that. I'd be like,
A garlic LaCroix? You would drink that, bro. Gorgonzola cheese.
Yeah, no.
LaCroix.
Ooh, that would just taste like feet.
Milk LaCroix.
Oh, I feel like that could be good.
Yeah. Yeah. What about
Beans.
beans LaCroix? Bush's baked beans LaCroix flavor.
I don't know what that is.
It tastes like onions.
Peanut butter. Peanut butter
Ew.
LaCroix.
Ooh, that just
Oh, that one
reminds
smells
me of.
It smells bad to me. It smells like pee.
This one. Actually,
It
this one
smells good.
smells like mango. Oh, I can
Apricot.
smell it. Like the smell of it, I know what it is. This drinking LaCroix is like a fun fruit guessing smelling game.
This
I-
makes me sound like I hate LaCroix, but I love LaCroix. I just think that it smells like onion, or it tastes like onions.
It doesn't taste like onions. This one is either pomegranate. Is there a pomegranate?
No.
Oh fuck. Okay. This one tastes like mango to me.
I think it's apricot.
It's
try again.
apricot, I think is what it's going to be. Is apricot. Pizza flavored LaCroix. Have you
It
seen?
tastes like BO.
Have you seen?
Maybe I think it's the peach one. Maybe it's the.
I was gonna
peach
say
one.
peach too. Peach or
I think it's peach.
all right, I'm gonna say apricot.
Pear, peach, or
Peach
peach
pear.
All right, what is it? What is it? What is it?
I'm gonna go with peach pear too. Fuck, it was apricot.
Damn it!
I
You
am
just
the master.
Stick with my
Hell yeah.
gut.
Damn it!
Damn
Damn
it.
it.
I know what it is.
It's
I'm
gonna,
going to assume coconut.
coconut's your favorite flavor?
It's coconut.
I couldn't hold it in.
Tastes like sunscreen.
It's
Oh my God.
delicious.
Coconut is very good.
Mmm.
This one has so much flavor.
Mhm.
This one just is like so flavorful.
Oh, that's the best one.
Yep. That's fucking coconut. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's bust down another question here.
All right.
I feel like we were in the middle of talking about something and
I
I cut
forgot.
everybody off and we just talked about something
Oh.
else. Okay. If
know what
you
this
would be the
is.
one designing, this is D&D Donut. It's like D&D, but the last D is a donut. So D and Donut. If you would be the one designing 6E, what would be the first thing you remove / change, and what homebrew would you make canon? By the way, thanks for saying this early. Love European gang. Purely because I work off of bias and everybody around me that I like. I would make an adventure module in Spelljammer. And then I would also make it for 6th edition. I would make it a classless system. I would make it so that you could pick a class, or all of the abilities are in a list and they have level requirements and like little like strength requirements or strength like ability requirements or things like that. Basically, turn the whole game into feats, and you get 1 or 2 feats every level, and you pick what feats you want, and that's the whole game. And you can pick spell casting or a certain amount of spells or everything. And you can just be whatever you want. You don't have to be like, I'm a rogue, but I want to be a rogue that talks to people really good. And it's like, well, you're a rogue, so you better do your sneak attack damage or you're fucking useless. And it's like, all right, thanks. Instead, I can just build whatever I want, and I can just be useful to whatever I think is useful. Anyways, what's that flavor? What would you do
I
for 6th
disagree with
edition?
you. I wouldn't do that.
Why
I'd
not?
keep it the way it is.
Why?
Because I don't want to learn a new system. Also, I think that's dumb.
Oh, how dare you?
Yeah.
How dare you disagree with me?
Deal with it.
Okay. What would you do for 6th edition D&D? If there's one thing in 5th edition that you could change, Emma, in your very limited experience of D&D,
Like,
what would it be?
be a monk.
Emma, no.
Yes, you can only play a monk. That's it.
You're not playing a monk in her Strahd game, though. What are you're playing a fighter?
No.
What am I playing?
You're playing a rogue.
A rouge?
A rouge.
A rogue.
A ragu.
A drow
A
rogue.
ragu.
And Senua's playing a monster.
Oh, yeah. And he has like one big arm and one.
I don't think I ever told you about this, but I told Senua that you could look however you wanted.
He has one big arm and
he's
one
like,
small arm?
I have one really big arm and one really small arm and one really big leg and one really small leg.
Wow, how does he walk?
He doesn't.
He like.
Does he like walk on like
okay,
the
what-
big arm and the
they're
big
like-
leg?
They're like alternate.
yeah, they
so-
alternate.
Yeah, so
So he
like
kinda like-
he like weighs it out, but like he has like a limp. So
Yeah.
Okay, so that's super weird.
he
Yeah.
also is really mean to me and just
Yeah.
tells me I smell like piss all the time. 'Cause
All right.
I'm a drunk, gay, non-binary pirate.
Yeah.
You know, D&D's great.
It's a fun time.
Yeah, it's great.
Um,
And then Ryan's like, "I'm a rogue," and he just sits in silence the whole game. He's like,
And then
hey,
whenever
that's
he
what
talks,
rogues do,
people
though.
are like,
They gotta be stealthy.
"LaCroix."
Yeah, drink the LaCroix.
Did
I
you
already
taste
did.
it already?
Yeah, I know what it is.
Pure.
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 It doesn't taste like anything. Pure.
I think it's pure.
Oh yeah. Can I look?
Yeah.
It is. It is the
Wow.
pure.
Wow. It
Pure-
is holy.
The only reason to ever have pure is if you want a sweet LaCroix, you throw some Mio in that bitch, and it's amazing.
It's why are they?
I'm so sorry for everyone who's watching this podcast today.
I'm sorry.
All right, speed run. Come on, we got like a million left. We got to get through them.
I don't know what that is. That tastes.
Nah,
That's the plum. That's the plum.
that's peach plum.
Have we done the plum?
That's 100% plum. That
Yeah,
tastes like a plum.
that's plum.
What do you think it is?
Plum.
Plum?
I don't know.
It's beach plum.
Oh my
Good
gosh,
job.
I'm so
All right, next one, go.
smart. Ah!
Here, I'll do the thing.
Stress.
Stress. I'm stressing you out here on the Arcane Lounge podcast.
Ew. Oh, I know what that is. Here.
Um,
I think.
it smells like Sprite.
I know, that's what I was thinking.
Oh, it has to be okay. I think
Lemon?
it's either key lime or lemon.
I think it's lemon.
Okay, it's lemon.
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
Lemon.
Lemon. Lemon's one of the best flavors.
Uh-huh.
Are those all the ones we haven't done yet?
Oh,
You moved them forward? Okay.
Wait.
All right.
wait.
Making sure. While we drink this next one, Caitlin Rose asks, what's your favorite voice you've done as a character or an NPC? You know what? I know we just did it last night, but the only reason I'm proud is because everybody told me it was really good. I'm happy with the ghoul voice I did, that we did in our Fallout game, and everybody was like, that was really accurate and really good. And I was like, thanks. So that one right now, I'm riding the high of doing a good ghoul voice.
Wow.
This one also smells like Sprite.
That's
Key
what I
lime?
thought.
No, it's not key lime. This is limoncello.
Limoncello isn't a flavor. It is, but not here.
I don't fucking know what this is then.
I don't know either.
I'm gonna look.
I'm gonna guess orange.
What do you guess? It is orange. It is orange. It is
Wow.
indeed orange. Yep.
I forgot orange was a flavor because I guessed it earlier.
Wait. This one.
Do you do any voices for your characters, Emma?
Me? Okay, I try to, and then I always just end up going to a British accent, and it's
Yeah.
all of my characters sound like this.
It's like, what does a D&D person sound like? Waddle bottle.
That's what it is. It's
Yeah.
like all of my characters just talk like this, and then I'm like, how did I get back to this?
Yeah, I owe it to the millions of episodes of Doctor Who that I've watched. It's the only reason I can do a British accent, and the only character that has had a British accent out of my characters is Ket.
Yeah.
And yeah,
The homie.
the homie.
Mhm.
Are you saying rip the homie?
I did.
Oh yeah. He
I
did
liked
die,
Ket a lot.
and then he came back, and then we just stopped playing that game.
That tastes so familiar, but I can't think of it.
It's onion.
It's beans.
Beans, no.
The bean flavor.
It tastes like nothing.
I think it tastes like tangerine.
I think it's.
I'm gonna say it's tangerine too.
I was gonna say key lime.
It is pamplemousse.
oh, grapefruit.
Pamplemousse. That makes sense.
That's
It's
the
kinda
one
bitter.
I drink that mom and dad buy all the
Yeah.
time, and then I just it's just in there, so I just drink it because I have to.
Do you do
It's the only
voices,
one.
Spencer?
I don't really know.
Not really. It's a rhetorical question. I know, but I'm more asking for.
For them?
Yeah.
Eh.
You did for Viola.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I liked that. That was cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty neat.
I feel like I could do voices, but I get too anxious and I just go, they're French, but I can't do that. They're a cowboy.
Jack and I were talking about how Farron, because he has a French accent, would have introduced himself as Fahren,
Yeah.
and we would all assume his name is Farin,
Yeah.
but we decided not to run with that because that would be silly. We probably would have seen Farron's name getting written down one time. Oh, Farron.
You'd be
Would
like,
Farron have been like, no, it's Fahren? We will,
I don't know.
We
Probably.
be hot
All
packets.
right.
This banana. That's my final answer.
Banana! Not banana.
It smells like a banana.
It
What the-
smells like that other one. Banana.
But I know banana, I don't think it was a flavor.
No,
What the
banana's
fuck? It smells
not-
like a Sharpie.
Yeah,
It
like
smells
a
like
banana.
it smells like Sharpie. Oh, like a banana. Yeah.
Sharpies
To me, it
smell
smells like a
banana.
Sharpie.
I
Is it
can't.
peach pear?
This is Sharpie flavor.
Have
the
we still
fuck?
not? I've guessed peach pear so
don't-
many times.
I'm gonna say peach pear as well.
Yeah.
It's peach pear.
Ah.
Oh,
Pear kind of smells like Sharpies too.
that actually.
Pear smells like Sharpies.
Ooh.
Ooh.
When we get to key lime, I'm gonna know 100%. Promise you.
What if key lime's not in there and I tricked you?
Well, that's not
I
very
think
nice.
That's key lime.
That would not be very nice. This is key lime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tricked you.
Fuck.
What is it?
This is lemon.
I thought we had
We
lemon.
did lemon.
Did you
Uh-oh.
confuse it? Did you
I
put it
think
back
I
over there?
swapped them.
Oh no.
Spencer. We just played ourselves. We just went, this is key lime, and it was fucking lemon. We were all so
We
goddamn
already did,
confident.
Like Sprite.
Yeah,
And so I was like,
and we already
did
had lemon, so I just
like,
singled it out.
this one smells like Sprite too. Key lime. Oh, that's key lime. That is for sure key lime.
People say
yeah.
they don't like key lime flavor, but
It's
key
like
lime,
sweet.
it's my
It is.
favorite.
It's like tastes like pie.
It does.
This is such a good
You
flavor.
want to keep that one?
I don't
over
know why. It's so good. This is 100. Yeah, it's key lime.
Wait, is this a new one?
I know. Yeah. Yeah.
We did lemon twice.
Whoa. If not, maybe we just missed one.
That is pure.
Uh-oh.
Look.
No, it's orange.
We did orange.
Yeah, we did orange.
Okay, then maybe I didn't swap them. And maybe
I was gonna say I think you
did.
just moved the back
Confused.
row back, and we haven't done the other row. So
No, we didn't.
if that's another one that we've tried, we should just give up.
That's tangerine. For sure.
Didn't we do tangerine?
Mm-mm.
Oh, we didn't do tangerine. Torange?
Tangerine.
Orange?
Oh, why was I gonna look?
Bruh.
Yeah, I would have to agree. It's tangerine.
Mhm.
It is indeed tangerine.
Wow.
We did it. We did all of them.
Yay.
Yay! We actually did. We just checked all of them. We did it. That was I had
I've-
drinking a lot of water. I feel great. Although there's a lot of flavor in my mouth right now.
Yeah.
All I
Like
can
the
use is
ambient
key
taste of flavor. Like because LaCroix was just like sparkling water that was in the same room as a lemon. So like that's how it got the flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-huh.
So what was your favorite flavor, Spencer, of LaCroix?
Coconut,
Coconut? It's a good one. Yeah.
because it tasted like coconut.
Mm-hmm.
Key lime
I don't
was
know.
good
They
too.
nailed that one. Coconut and key lime are my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lemon is also really good, but I like key lime more. It's pretty great.
Unpopular opinion, but pure is kind of good.
Pure?
Pure.
What?
It's
Oh my
kinda good.
god. It has no flavor.
It's yummy.
Oh my
it's just
God.
like water with
Water?
a little bit of spice.
All right, there's a lot of questions in here, but do you know what we could do? We could save a lot of these questions for the other podcast that we're going to film this week,
Tomorrow.
my.
because we're going to film another one tomorrow to have for next week, because we don't have time to film next week.
This
And
is
we'll
my
actually have Craig
birthday.
tomorrow. So we will answer the rest of your guys' questions then. Thank you so much. But before we jump into a giant vat of LaCroix,
Oh.
we have not done the genre jar in a fat minute, Spencer. What's the deal with that? Whoa. They're all coming back. Oh, we haven't done the genre jar in a fat minute, Spencer. Can you please explain yourself to the jury right now?
Why is it my fault?
Can you please explain yourself? They've been asking for weeks about the genre jar. Comments, questions on Twitter. Genre jar gets asked often. What happened?
Oh, my tummy grumbled.
That is not an excuse. You need to explain.
Well, to be honest, I forgot.
What? Sorry. Wait, sorry. Hang on. Guilty. Oh shit!
Of
All right.
what?
So let's.
Forgetting.
Here,
I'll pull that in.
I got one. Oh, I pulled one from the depths. Okay. So we're going to talk about our top 5 minis that we've purchased.
Oh.
Me?
Yeah, Emma, what's your favorite?
Mine would have to be our Veraturus. That's my favorite one.
Oh.
Look, good thing we had. I just pulled one more out of there that we had, and it's definitely not completely empty now.
No, never. Endless. I don't know what my favorite mini we ever got is.
Okay.
Getting the Atropal was cool,
Yeah, the Atropal
but
was
that
really
thing
neat.
spooks me, so.
Mm-hmm. What's your favorite mini?
Oh man.
All right, so why don't we talk about our favorite actors and or public figures? Who are your favorite actors and public? Oh, Emma, this is your time to shine. Who is it?
Let 'em know.
Who is he?
Adam Driver.
Emma is obsessed with Adam Driver.
That is my man's. Adam Driver, if you were watching,
He's not. Yeah, Adam Driver sits down every night and he's just like, we're taking a look
D&D
at what
podcast.
the Arcane Lounge podcast is doing right now. Do
um,
you know what my favorite clip of him is?
What?
I found my favorite clip. It's in the movie that he's in with Daniel Radcliffe.
Mhm.
And he sits down at a table and he, it's good soup. And he goes like that. Yeah. And he does this and he goes, it's good soup. That's so good.
You seen the commercial he's in for like that cologne? He looks like a centaur.
Oh my gosh, those pictures that came out.
I'm sorry, what?
These like
Okay, new pictures of him came out for this like cologne or perfume brand,
Yeah.
and he did a shoot, and he's like in the water and he's shirtless, and there's a horse, and he's like
A whore?
yeah, he's
there's
riding a horse.
There's like a clip of it where like he's next to the horse and he doesn't have a shirt on, so he looks like a centaur because he's covering up the top of the horse.
But he looks
So fine.
so good.
He, good soup. Yeah.
That
Yeah, he's pretty cool. Do you know what I like about him too is just how much he just like kind of doesn't give a shit about anything. He just kind of like does his thing and then he leaves.
yeah.
Like, yeah.
And then you don't hear for him for like 6 months, and you're like, is he alive? And then one single picture comes out,
Mhm.
and all of us are like, and then he disappears for a year. And
Yeah.
you're like, where'd he go?
Yeah, he's a really great actor too. He's just really
Oh my
good.
gosh. Yes.
I also really like the interviews they did for Rise of Skywalker, and they asked the entire cast who they would be, and they all picked Kylo Ren.
Uh-huh.
And then when they got to him, he was like, Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah,
Just like so good. I really like there are a couple of public figures that I'm like, you're great and I love you. But I can't remember who they are at the current moment, because as soon as I am prompted with the question to like who your favorite is, it's like I get all of them and now I can't pick.
Mhm.
So like who's your favorite? Do you have like a go-to that you're like, you're cool, I like you?
I think it changes
Yeah.
because I go from like, oh, I really like this thing right now to I really like this thing right now. Currently Daniel Bruhl.
Yeah. He's pretty cool.
Not
He
because
plays Zemo in the MCU, and he's
He's
also done other stuff, I guess.
yeah, he's done other stuff. You know what I love him the most in?
What?
He is the German voice for what's his name? Lightning McQueen.
Oh, he's the German Lightning McQueen.
Yeah.
Kerchoo. Wow.
I just
That's
watched
amazing.
Cars today.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. That's cool. I there are some people who are always good whenever they talk like publicly, and I don't know if that's just like they're just being good or they're genuinely just really good people.
Mhm.
Whenever they like, I really hate when there's like a celebrity and they're so used to like their celebrity culture that they're just like aware of how like, oh, I cost a lot of money to be in movies and I'm worth a lot and I know how much people
you know who-
take out of me, and whenever they do anything, they're just kind of like, haha, I'm the biggest fucking dude in this room.
You know who I've heard that about?
Yeah.
Neil Patrick Harris.
Really?
Apparently he's terrible.
What?
Yeah. Him and his husband, apparently they're very rude.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you
well.
meant like they've done something horrible. But, like,
No.
I don't know. Sometimes if celebrities are just mean, I'm like, well, I'm like, don't be mean, but like also sometimes I get it because like
yeah.
they're probably fed up.
Yeah.
But that's so sad.
My
I love Patrick
obvious choice is like Matthew Mercer, of course.
Yeah.
He's just great person. I really like all the stuff that he promotes and he talks about. He's just a really nice guy.
Mhm.
But Post Malone, half the reason why I
Oh.
like Post Malone is how much of just like a sweetheart he is. He's just a nice little guy. He's kind of a nerd too. Like he likes to play Magic. Like he shows up in game stores and he'll just be like, he just plays like some Magic with some guys. I saw like pictures on the subreddit and stuff that Post Malone just stopped in, and it's like, dude, he likes playing like video games and stuff, and he's just a cool guy. So I really really like him a lot.
Mhm.
That's like all I can think off the top of my mind right now, of like who I genuinely like really really like as like public figures. But Lizzo.
I have a tattoo of Lizzo.
Mhm.
I didn't like really know who Lizzo was, and then she started showing up more on my TikTok, and now I'm like, Lizzo's great.
I showed
I
him
love her.
Her fucking flute.
the flute bit.
Oh my gosh.
She's playing the
Dude.
flute, dude. It's so good.
She's so cool.
She
She's just like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah.
Did you see her TikTok the other day where she was like, I can put up with a lot, but someone out there said that I stage dived and killed somebody.
And killed somebody. And then
she's
she
like,
just
"Yo,
jumped on her bed.
I'm not even that big. She's just like, whoop. It killed me when I saw it.
Fuck.
Imagine. She's just like, somebody died.
Oh my god. Oh fuck. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's just funny that she like undressed it and was like, I killed somebody. Really? Like that was the funny part. Oh man. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
That's it.